Good morning, guys. I'm WUSA Season 5, Episode 68. It is Monday morning, as it was when I got home. Got home kind of late and barely got any sleep. Could barely drag myself out of bed. And here we are on our way to work. Yesterday was just a reminder of how tough things are getting right now, where I haven't even been to a place for a year, and as soon as I walk in, they walk up to me with a trespass notice. So yeah, we go straight to trespass here. We don't mess around. I must be a big threat, I guess, but I thought some people say I don't know what I'm doing, I don't make any money, all that kind of stuff. I don't know, someone's got to be wrong somewhere. All that driving, and I totally screwed that up too, timing wise. I'm so used to doing like the Wednesday overnight. I kind of thought about it that way. I'm like, okay, I've got this many hours, and I didn't have that. I have half that many hours, but it was definitely a lot of driving, and I was just praying to get home in one piece. I mean, the last 180 miles were very exhausting, and I'm very thankful that these new cars have the stay in the lane feature and all that kind of stuff. That I used to hate that. It used to just bother me so much that it would keep correcting you. Now I'm like depending on it lots of times. Today's March 23rd, and it's only 34 degrees outside. I'm not wearing a coat today. Don't need to worry about having a coat at the office or at my desk or anything like that. My boss is not at the office today, so don't have to worry about that as much, although the rest of the team, the director, all that will be at the office. Looks like I am going to be about 2 minutes late getting there. Like I said, I just couldn't drag myself out of bed. It's just like you're like a brick, and you're so tired, you got to stop sometime. And I guess just made some bad decisions yesterday, timing wise. Today, I believe I have 5 meetings, maybe. I haven't looked. Can look at it right now, but I know it's going to be a busy day with lots of stuff going on and lots of things I have to report about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 meetings. So at least one of them is just a stupid meeting that's unnecessary, and they're going through with it anyway. And I have a feeling it's going to be a short one. We have our team meeting. We have a group meeting for a large group of people that they do in the mornings on Monday. And then we have a vulnerability meeting. So a lot of stuff going on, a lot of things for me to be ready for. And I'm just trying to see. I got plenty of time to do everything. We'll still be able to get to the casino twice today. And actually, I don't even have my card. I have one card that I printed the other day. The rest are all still in a bag at the house because I had to switch cars. Okay. So we're good. Let's get to the office, and I'll be back to update you. Alright guys, I am back, and it is late. It is already noon, so we're going to have to really hustle. Oh, I don't know what's going on. This guy just pulled over. Okay. It's already noon, so we have to hustle to the casino, get in there, make a quick lap, and I don't even know if I'm going to be able to eat there or not. I may just have to go through a drive-through or something like that, so definitely have to hurry up. Temperature's up a little bit. It's 39 degrees, so that's all good. Roads are clear. It's a cloudy day, but it's not wet roads or dangerous roads or anything. So right now we're heading out to the casino, and I'll come back and update you. Alright guys, I am back, and that was okay most of the time. There wasn't really much happening. I got there late, and pretty much everything was taken. And I was walking around, and this guy saw me kind of circling around him a little bit, and he really didn't know anything. And I was getting ready to leave. I was ahead like $30-40, and he comes up to me. He's like, if you want it, there's a play over there. And I'm like, oh really? And I walked over there and looked at it. There's nothing. That was not a play. So I ended up actually finding a play on that machine at a different level than what he said, and actually ended up hitting pretty good and made a couple $100 on it, and ended up leaving ahead $230. So plus $230. I was in there for probably 35-40 minutes. And right now I am heading to Burger King, and when I get back from my trip, I'm going back on my diet, but not yet, when I get back from my trip. So I had a coupon that I used. I got a Whopper Jr. and a large fry for $3, so that's what I had. And right now I am heading back to the office, and oh man, I forgot. Yeah, I guess I gotta take my son tonight. Yeah, let's head back to the office right now and get our stuff done, get our team meeting done, and I'll be back to update you. Alright guys, I am back. So I did actually make another 265 online today. It was a nice little surprise. And right now I am leaving the office. It's almost 4 o'clock. Unfortunately, it's getting late. And we're going to head back to the casino. And we're going to go home and probably take my boy to go pick up his money for those golf balls. And we'll call it a day after that. So right now, just leaving the office. Temperature's really picked up nicely, 44 degrees. Nice, mostly cloudy, but sun's peeking out, so it should warm up a little bit more. And traffic seems kind of heavy, but that's to be expected this time of day. But let's head back to the casino and see if we can do a repeat performance of what we did earlier, and I'll be back to update you. Alright guys, I am back, and that was pretty much sickening most of the time. I was down right away, and then I go back to this area where I usually find a lot of plays, and there's a friend of mine there and another guy leaving, and I'm like, well, that's shot. And I was only down like $9 or $10, but walked around, talked to him for a minute, told him about what happened last night, and he knew what happened at the other casino as well, and all that. And he was like, man, you are just an unlucky guy. I'm like, yeah, but I made it about 6 years with all these casinos, hitting them over and over and over and over every week, once a week, twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week, first shift, second shift, sometimes third shift. And eventually, I mean, they've got to be total idiots for me to last that long. And the one yesterday, that's like yeah, it was a business, whatever it said, business decision. Yeah, business decision. Anyway, I finished up with him and walked around, looked at some other stuff, and found a couple small things. And I saw in the high limit, by the time I came around, he was there with his girlfriend again, but in the high limit, there was a guy playing a machine that was borderline. So I waited around. I just sat at another machine facing him, and the screen's in front of me, but I'm facing like right toward him so I can see him. And to him, it looks like I'm playing this machine because I'm staring at the machine in front of me, but I can see what he's doing. And he finished up, and it was in such good position. It was about $4 a spin, and I played it through, and no kidding, it paid $7. I've never seen it pay so little before. $7 on a great play. Everything was lined up perfectly. And then I was really kind of depressed about it and like, man, all right, I'm going to leave. And as I was getting ready to leave, these machines that I checked when I first walk in, there's 3 of them. Someone got up from there. I walk over. There was an okay play, but I didn't think it was in range yet, so I left it. And then I saw another machine. I went and played that and made like 150. And then took one more lap around and found another machine and played that one, and it paid about 200. And overall, I mean, I was going to be happy with even, but overall, I ended up leaving ahead another $192. So 230 earlier, whatever, 270, 65 online, and 192. That makes it into a decent day. And if we can piece together days like that all the time with low risk, I was never out of pocket more than $400. And same with yesterday, never out of pocket more than maybe $200 yesterday. And any time that you can make a play like that and end up with decent money, low risk, you gotta love that. So anyway, I'm gonna head toward home now and then grab my son, go get that cash. I mean, it's close to where I am right now, but I want him to enjoy it and get it. So anyway, we could do some segments. What did you eat today, MW? Well, I was kind of late to work, so I didn't have any drinks or anything all day because I had to get right to my desk and get to work. I had that Whopper Jr. with those fries. The fries were cold. The Whopper Jr. was warm, but the bun was cold. So I'm going to give it a 7 on a scale of 2 through 8. So I hate to do that, but I like Burger King. But anytime you serve warm food on a cold bun, it's like, seriously, you guys didn't plan ahead? You had no idea that you were going to sell anything that required a bun at Burger King, so you just took it out of the fridge and threw my food on it? Come on. And what did you tip today, MW? Well, part of my play was online, part of it was live, but I tipped a total of $0. And what did you learn today, MW? Well, I'm going to say that yesterday's trip on the way home was part of today, because calendar-wise it was. I learned a lot about the area that I was in, which casinos communicate with which casinos, which ones use OSN, which ones use Biometrica, which ones use another one that I don't want to discuss, but those are the big ones. And really learned about the tribes and which ones are related to which ones, but don't communicate with them, even though they're part of a bigger tribe that's related to each other. And it gave me a lot of good information. I don't know what good it's going to do now that I'm banned from that place, but you know, it's fine. I'm still able to play at a couple places in that area within 5 hours of home. I know it's bad to talk about within 5 hours, but hey, money is money. We do what we need to do. We'll make the money. We're going to work hard on Vegas, and I can't wait. Tonight I'm going to start working on a schedule for Vegas. I'm going to fine-tune my counting skills with both counts at the same time, and I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. If you have any questions or comments, my email is mwusa21@gmail.com, mwusa21@gmail.com. See you next time.